U.S. Air Force Brigadier General and a U.S. Deputy Military Representative to NATO. Also with us, Ken Timmerman is a Middle East expert and a senior fellow with the America First Policy Institute. Gentlemen, thank you. General Holt, what do you make of Alex's report, and what is the holdup here?
Well, it's very complicated right now, which is very dissatisfying to everybody. But I think we're going in a good path line right now. The long pole in the tent is going to remain the IRGC because they're really the only ones left in Iran with any guns. But what we're seeing that are encouraging signs are you've got 4 nights almost in a row of riots in the streets. The IRGC and the besieged, their secret police, is now once again torturing and killing dissidents. However, the rioters aren't going away. So there's the rising rumble there. When you see the Iranian leaders pushing back and throwing rocks at anything that the United States is doing at do remember that their audience is the IRGC. And if they come back looking like they sympathized with the United States too much in their public comments, they're going to take their own bullets to the head. So when we talk about the Iranian regime, I would ask you, which one? There's 4 of them, actually 3 and 1 rising. You've got the IRGC, which is going to have to be dealt with militarily no matter what. You've got these guys negotiating that want to be the new leaders. And then you've got Moshtaba with no legs and whatever's left of the mullahs. And then the 4th rail is you've got the people themselves, and they are organizing, and they are doing beautifully of getting the streets and pushing back on this regime. Why? Because food and water are gone.
Yeah, Ken, when you take a look at the 2 positions, one of the biggest issues, here in America is getting control of the oil moving through the strait and then hopefully getting gas prices back down. But these seem intractable. The Iranians say they are never going back to the pre-war conditions in the strait. They are actively saying that they will control it. And Secretary Rubio says that the U.S. has total control. So what should we be looking for? What are the tea leaves that we can read, and what do they say?
Well, look, J.D. Vance and President Trump are about to learn what it's really like to negotiate with the Iranians. It's like wrestling with a squid. You think you've got a deal one day, and then they wiggle out of it, and you don't have a deal the next day. You think they've agreed to something one morning, and then by evening they say, no, we haven't agreed to that whatsoever. The Iranians are never going to agree to the U.S. demands. The president has just asked Congress, I think it was a very serious demand, for $670 million to support IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, people, inspectors on the ground, and U.S. inspectors on the ground to get the uranium out of Iran. The Iranians will never agree to this. It's not going to happen. We're going back to war at one point or another. These negotiations could go on for months, but I guarantee you the Iranians are not going to make the type of serious concessions or engage in a serious deal the way the president, the vice president, and Secretary Rubio have been talking about.
And they've said that. They have said we have not agreed to any IA inspections. They're not negotiating in good faith, it seems like. All right, gentlemen, we got to leave it there. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Take care.